Okay, this is a little bonus track for you about how to get pelvic traction. If you don't have a wall rope at home, you can create one pretty easily if you have an 8 or 10-foot strap. 10-foot strap is really the best. We've got an 8-foot one here in the studio, and I think it's going to work. You need a door with 2 doorknobs, and make sure the hinges are in great shape. Okay, so I'm going to inspect the hinges. Nothing is loose there. Very important to do a visual inspection of the hinges. I have only ever pulled one door off the hinges. And thankfully I was uninjured and the door was uninjured. It didn't come all the way off, it just got a little loose. Anyway, we take the strap with the buckle in your right hand, and you want at least a 3-inch tab for it to be secure. Less than that is a risk, a hazard, so you don't want to do that, okay? Buckle in the right hand. I'm going to take it over the tops of the doorknobs and have the buckle be hanging down. So both straps of the buckle are hanging down there, and it should come just as it does about to the floor. I'm going to take it up a tiny bit so it doesn't go under the door, it stays just in front of the door itself. Have your mat be lined up with the door, and you may want a chair that might give you comfort going in and out, and some blocks nearby. All right, so then I'm going to step into it, and I can feel that the buckle is secure here because it's not sliding, so that means I have it going the right direction. Stepping in, turning around, placing the buckle at the tops of the thighs. So here's the top of my pelvis, okay? I want it just below the pelvis at the top of the thighs. And I want to feel that I'm balanced, that my body is balanced when I put a little tension on it from the door. So if I feel one hip is well in front of the other, I need to adjust, okay? And then the door swings a little, so you want to go real slow. And that's where bringing your hands to a chair can be really helpful. And then walking your feet back towards downward dog pose. And for many people, this is enough, just like this. Trusting the belt to hold you is where you get the traction. If you're, really using your muscles to grip and hold yourself in the position, you're not going to get the benefit of the traction. So I'm hanging from the belt, and that is where the release comes from, the traction on my back, which feels great. If you have more flexibility and can go lower, you can bring your hands to blocks or even to the floor. Downward dog pose. In some cases, maybe your heels need to lift up a little bit. The backs of the legs are tight, that's fine. The exhale comes naturally as the body releases into the posture. Letting my head go, so I'm not holding in my neck anymore. So there's very little weight in my arms, but I'm still going to engage my hands and fingers as though I was in downward dog pose. I'm letting my feet slide back just a little bit. That feels good to me. Yeah. And I'm stretching out through the fingertips as much as is comfortable for me. So that's supporting the traction, the stretch out through the arms and fingertips, even though there's very little weight. Stay here as long as it's comfortable for you. In some cases, you might put your forehead on a block. All right, just keeping your head in alignment. You don't want that forehead to end up higher. Okay. Yeah. Lower isn't better. It just has to do with where your body is at. There are arches in my feet still. All right, so to come out, I'm going to step my feet forward so I come more vertical. I can take my hands on the chair seat. Inhale up. I want to step back towards the door. It's there. And I'm actually just going to take a moment to rest, because sometimes I feel a little lightheaded when I come out of this pose. And then I'll step out. You can actually just release the strap off the doorknobs, okay? So you don't risk tripping. All right, that's hanging from a doorknob. Have fun.